So how did I get a book deal? This is a question that I've been asked a lot since announcing my book. How did it happen? What advice can I give? So here's the tale of how I got my first book deal. If you don't know me, my name's Ella and my debut book literally comes out on June 4th. I've been making online content for about 5 years now, but my lifelong goal has always been to be an author. And quite a few years ago now, I received an email from a publisher's asking if I thought about writing a book. And this email was by no means a book deal, they just wanted to have a conversation with me, but from the little understanding of the industry that I did have, I didn't want to go into this meeting unrepresented. So I set about the very difficult task of trying to find a literary agent. And I say difficult because there are no set rules for this. Every website said something different. You need a full manuscript, you don't need a full manuscript, you need to apply, you could just email me. I just kept feeling like I was doing something wrong. But luckily, after a few meetings in a few months, I did manage to sign with a literary agent. And what followed this was coming up with a proposal, honing my ideas into something that would form a book and writing some chapters. And once this was the best it could be, my agent then sent it off to different publishers. And then it's kind of a waiting game to hear if any of them actually want your book. And I was very lucky that 3 publishers were very interested in my book. So I then had individual meetings with these publishers. I pitched my vision to them, they pitched what they could do for me. And after hearing their offers, it was kind of up to me to choose who I wanted to go with. But I had no idea what made a good publisher, what a good advance was, which was why it was so important for me to have an agent. I do also want to acknowledge the benefit of me already having an online platform. I was definitely in a privileged position of already having an audience to sell to. It's certainly not the only reason I managed to get a book deal, but it definitely helped. But overall, I find the industry very hard to navigate. People act as if there's set rules in how you do things, but then I've found that these don't get followed. There's so many unknowns, and I think I've been very lucky in the pathway that I've been able to follow, but I definitely took some wrong turns and have learned a lot in the years that I've been building up to this book release. Let me know if you want a specific video on advice, and don't forget that literally publishes on June 4th.